You've been told Antarctica is a dead, frozen wasteland, covered in ice for 15 million years. Mainstream science demands you believe this. But in 1513, an Ottoman admiral compiled the Piri Reis map using much older source materials. It perfectly depicts the northern coast of Antarctica without a single drop of ice. A subglacial topography that modern science couldn't confirm until they used ground-penetrating radar in the 1950s. How did ancient people map an ice-free Antarctica? Geologists theorize a violent crustal pole shift, an apocalyptic event where the Earth's outer crust violently slipped over the mantle, plunging a once habitable zone into the freezing deep south, burying whatever civilization lived there overnight. For thousands of years, the ice kept the secrets of the old world buried. But today, the ice is melting. As the glaciers recede, impossible geometric anomalies are breaking the surface. Satellite imagery has revealed massive, symmetrical structures identical to the pyramids of Egypt. But the scale is terrifying. Researchers estimate the base of these Antarctic structures is 2 kilometers wide, making the Great Pyramid look like a toy. Independent explorers who have managed to get close to these coordinates report something even more disturbing than the structures themselves. Compasses spin wildly. Camera batteries drain from full to zero in an instant. An unidentifiable exotic energy pulses from beneath the ruins, a localized electromagnetic anomaly, forming a perfect global grid with the world's most dangerous oceanic zones. In 1938, the most ruthless military machine in history didn't look toward Europe for supreme power. They looked south. The Nazis mapped ice-free geothermal caves and established a classified stronghold, Base 211, in New Swabia. But they weren't building a standard military outpost. Hitler was obsessed with the occult and ancient Indian texts detailing the blueprints for Vimanas, ancient anti-gravity flying machines. They were searching for remnants of the ancient builders to construct ferrofluid vortex engines, rotating liquid mercury to defy gravity. Whistleblowers claim they succeeded, developing the infamous Bell and circular Haunebu crafts based on ancient technology recovered from the ice. When Germany fell, the top scientists in these experimental crafts were never found in Europe. They had already been moved to the ice. After the war, the U.S. military launched Operation Highjump, the largest Antarctic expedition in history. Officially a training exercise, unofficially a mission to destroy Base 211. Led by the legendary Admiral Richard E. Byrd, the fleet advanced. But according to Byrd's purportedly leaked secret diary, his lead plane encountered an impossible anomaly. The ice opened up. The controls of his aircraft completely died, seized by an unseen magnetic force. Below him was a lush, geothermal tropical oasis hidden inside the continent. 2 circular, disc-shaped craft flanked his airplane, taking complete remote control of his flight. He was brought into the inner Earth, a subterranean world where the ancient survivors and their appropriated technology still thrived. According to his diary, Byrd was taken to a being referred to only as the Master. The Master warned that humanity's recent use of nuclear weapons had crossed a threshold. They were sharing this planet, and they would not allow us to destroy it. Byrd was sent back to his fleet with a message, but the U.S. military didn't listen. The Armada engaged, and they were absolutely decimated. Flying craft moved from pole to pole with extreme speed, obliterating the military fleet with exotic weaponry. The largest military expedition in history was sent packing, with its tail between its legs, retreating months ahead of schedule. Upon his return, Admiral Byrd warned Congress of a new enemy, an enemy that could fly from pole to pole. The public panicked. The governments of the world reacted instantly. In 1959, at the height of the Cold War, the bitterest enemies on Earth suddenly agreed on one thing: the Antarctic Treaty. A global quarantine, masked as scientific preservation, it bans civilian exploration and military deployment entirely. Even today, satellite coordinates showing geometric anomalies in massive 30-meter cave entrances are aggressively blurred out by mapping software. They aren't protecting the penguins, they are protecting a perimeter. Antarctica is not a dead continent, it is a dormant vault. The ancient civilization that mapped the stars, the technology the Nazis tried to steal, and the beings that humiliated the U.S. military are still down there. And as the ice melts, the quarantine is going to fail.